Well, are your kids addicted to video games? Unfortunately, they have some not so great company on there because apparently tracking terrorists through video games, the U.S. Navy is actually looking for a few good hackers, hiring a company to monitor data from gaming systems. This is terrorists are reportedly using video games to communicate undercover. So is this the new battlefield in the war on terror? Joining us now here on set with some insight is former Army commander and author of Outlaw Platoon, Sean Parnell. Thank you very much for talking to us. First of all, our kids have been using this forever. Okay, yep. Xbox is the rage among our kids. But,
Absolutely.
But for 10 years, apparently, this has been going on, where terrorists are actually communicating through these systems and planning worldwide terror attacks, and we're just now talking about it. Hello?
Yeah, you can jump onto the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live and talk to somebody in Japan in seconds. And what these guys do is they get onto these networks, log in through secure, password-protected rooms, and they talk to one another and plan attacks.
I just can't believe that we're just now figuring this out. I mean, obviously, now the DoD has a lot of catching up to do. I mean, can they do it, and can they make up for all the time lost and all the sensitive information that had been exchanged among these terrorists in order to thwart future attacks?
Yeah, I think the DoD is playing catch up a little bit, for sure. I mean, their attention has been specifically on operations in Iraq and Afghanistan for the past 10 years. And look, these terrorists, these global jihadists are creative. I mean, in Afghanistan, when they ambushed us, they didn't have enough men, they came back with twice the men. When they realized that we had body armor, they came back with armor-piercing rounds. So they look to exploit any weakness that we give them, and they're seeing the gaming system.
All right, so they need a few good hackers out there, probably a bit more than three as a few. But so what are they looking for? I mean, there are requirements, I guess, to obscure these technologies to monitor these games. They need to hack into these systems in order to listen and watch and thwart future attacks. And we have a couple lists to show you. First of all, provide monitoring for 6 new video game systems. What's that?
Well, I think what they're trying to talk about is looking at the Wii, the Xbox 360, and the PlayStation 3.
So it's the Wii as well, my gosh.
Yeah, the Nintendo DS as well. Okay. Anything that has wireless or global communications capacity, the DoD is looking at right now.
All right, and also capture clean data. It doesn't identify real people.
No, I think they're using data mining technology to screen for words like bomb and things that would point to a terror attack.
All right, and write a final report, explain decisions. I mean, obviously there needs to be an explanation for this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Americans are asking the question right now: how much is this going to impinge on my personal privacy and freedom and liberty here in the United States?
All right, and so now the U.S. Navy is looking for these hackers, okay? And there are a lot of very smart people in this country, so I hope they find them soon. My thing is, and I hope this doesn't become an issue, do you foresee any of these avid gamers having a problem with the government infringing on privacy? I mean, this is nothing new.
Look, they're already talking about it. These avid gamers are already up in arms, and the thing that they need to realize is that we are at war, and the Pentagon and the DoD has said outright that this technology is only going to be used overseas. And the bottom line is that the greatest deterrence against abuse of this technology is Americans asking the question that you just asked of me.
Right.
And as long as we're asking those questions, I think we're doing the right thing.
I hope we're asking the questions. I mean, we got to start somewhere. Sean Parnell, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Good morning to you.
Here.
All right, Ainsley, back to you.
Thank you. It's 49 after the hour. It's an eye-opening experiment on humans. Coming up next, exactly what